Beefer.
Man, what the hell?
Oh, damn you, Windows 8 start menu. It takes a slight, just the slightest twitch, and it activates the damn Windows. So you see, like, Matt, I know Matt's not even trying to do that intentionally.
I'm not.
Ah, boy.
Well, that was Windows 8.
Yeah. In case you, just on it, just keep up to on it, because, you know, we got a long part anyway. We have plenty of time to talk about it.
It's a beefer.
The way we set up with post-commentary recording, especially in Pokemon's case, is that I have the laptop situated, and I have the HDMI cables hooked up. So whatever you see on the laptop, you see on the TV. And we use that to, you know, so we can all...
That's why I try to hide that mouse cursor every time.
Yeah, that's what Matt was referring to. So anyway, folks, for this part, this massive part...
It's nothing but the slaughter of fishermen.
Yeah, routes 13, 14, and 15. This is the other way to get to Fuchsia, and there's a lot of trainers in the way. So we're taking care of all of them. We're also using this time to level up Tauros.
Which is, I mean, hopefully we got other moves we can actually teach them.
Yeah, well, at this point in time, Strength and Stomper will actually do a really good job taking care of the threats for this time.
But Tauros' strength is in its versatility, though.
Yeah, but I will also give it double edge to give it more of a oomph. At the point of this time, though, like, I'm still recording footage, so is there anything you would recommend me to give this Tauros?
I didn't know you weren't going to be using the TM duplication track. I would have said Earthquake and shit.
Oh, I see. Nope.
That there's a TM.
We'll be getting that in a second.
That's a Payday, isn't it?
Let's take... No, I believe that's the one further down. Because we'll be running into a tree later on.
Oh, we're running into a tree later on. Bam! And there's another tentacle with my bull taking the reins.
So, because this part is so damn long because of all the trainers we have to fight, I figured we can use this part to talk about how exactly did all three of us get into this Pokemon series to begin with.
You guys first.
Yeah, you go first.
Peer pressure.
My ass peer pressure.
Your ass peer pressured? Seriously,
I'll let one of you go first.
Yeah, you go first. I'll go later.
Jesus.
You'll go, yeah, no shit.
Let's see. I got my Game Boy Color when I was 4, I believe.
Around that time.
And John had Pokemon Blue. So I had my Game Boy Color, and I would usually play Pokemon Blue.
Because by the time you got your Game Boy Color, I already had Pokemon Blue and Yellow at that point.
Yeah.
So I had no problem letting you Blue. Because I was all yellow at that time.
So then, like, I never really gotten far in Blue because I was young and didn't really care about the game that much, to be honest.
Boros, no!
So, did you, you didn't really get back into the Pokemon scene, though, until the DS era.
Yeah.
Really, I think it was Diamond and Pearl, actually, that you played a bit of, not much. And then you pretty much came into full swing with X and Y.
Yeah.
Which I think is, at the time of this recording, the most time you ever put into a generation.
I'm already on my 6th badge.
Oh, okay. So
the fairy badge. And, yeah, ever since the DS era, I've been trying to get back into Pokemon, and it's been working out ever since.
What is it about it, though? Like, what made you not interested in, like, the likes of Gen 2 or Gen 3?
I don't know, really. I never, like, really went into them.
I'd imagine Gen 1 didn't leave that much of an impression on you to begin with, considering your young age.
Yeah.
When you played the game. And I honestly, I don't see the problem in that, really.
And, I got into the anime when I was fairly young.
Yeah.
That's what I was really interested in, was the anime. Not really much into the games, and a little bit of the card game, but not as much.
I imagine every fan's hearing that and saying, dude, you did that totally backwards.
It was my life, that's how I lived it.
Damn it! Horsey!
And,
Swish.
There was actually that PC Pokemon game that taught you how to play.
The trading card game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. The girl with the pigtails.
Yeah. Blonde bitch.
Oh, blonde bitch? She told you how to play and
she taught you how to call her. I think you're calling her a bitch. Why, you ungrateful little shit?
I never even gotten far in that.
Oh, well, that's your fault.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know what to do at that point. Again, I was young. Fault. I didn't know what to do.
If it's any consolation, I've never learned how to play that game properly until we recorded footage for the channel.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I just threw out my fucking Zapdos.
Yeah, it's actually the most time I ever spent learning how to play the damn card game ever. Because I was merely a collector.
Same here.
Then the movie came out.
The first movie.
Ah!
Oh no!
It's self-destructed.
Hang in there, Tauros.
Oh,
Like a champ.
like a fucking bouse. Like a balla balla.
Oh god damn it! Electrode.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm gonna fucking murder you.
Sadistic Electrode.
But then the movie came out, the first movie. When I was a kid, I thought that was like one of the best movies I saw.
Ever?
Then I watched it again.
And then I grew up.
And I did watch 2000, the one with Lugia and Entei.
Yeah. No, Entei's the third film.
No, I thought it was 2000.
No.
2000 was Lugia.
Oh, I got them mixed up. But there was that, and I also watched Pokemon Forever with Celebi.
I never saw that. I only
Dan
watched
Green is the main villain.
I never watched any other movies besides the first two.
Dan Green is a main villain. It's weird.
Dan Green also went to go voice Mewtwo for the Mewtwo movie, the Mewtwo Returns.
I think he also voiced Byron in one of the anime episodes in Diamond and Pearl.
Well, if you're talking the anime, I stopped watching after Johto.
I stopped. Yeah, same here.
Johto kind of bored me.
Still watching.
You're still watching the anime?
Yeah.
Really? Huh.
Diamond and Pearl was a great arc.
I don't know what it was about it. It just never really went on to.
Well, I mean, by that time, I know what it was for me. It was Yu-Gi-Oh.
You grew up, and let's face it, Ash does do a lot of amazing things, but he's never gonna win.
Well, no, because I think after a while you get, the problem with to me the series in general is just that we keep going through all the beginner traps again with the same fucking kid.
Yeah.
And that wears out its welcome really quick. If they kept changing protagonists like how every generation changes its protagonist, then it'd be a different story.
Ash is kind of too likable for that to happen.
Well,
Too
no,
likable?
Too likable. No, people can't stand fucking Ash.
Actually, it's a mixture.
Mixed.
Hey, remember these kids?
Yeah, junior trainers.
Yeah, see them
Yeah,
in
Boy
yours.
Scouts.
What
Johnny,
about you?
show him his place in the competitive world.
Okay.
Aw.
Ooh, you show promise. You survived my first stomp.
You survived my hurt.
What about you, Matt? I mean,
Me? Well, it was back when me and my friends got into my friends more so got into the Pokemon craze. As they were playing Blue and Red, I didn't have any of those at the time until I got Yellow for myself. That backpedaled and got Red and Blue.
yeah.
And then after that, I just fell in love with the series ever since.
Did you find out about like the? Was it because of your friends or just like commercials and stuff like that?
Just because of my friends.
Yeah.
That's all it took. And then, boom, I got hooked. Ran into Johto Curtails, which I thought were the greatest games ever. That's all recently. Actually, I've been starting to harbor some minor problems with them ever since Gen 4.
Well, that's just age setting in.
Yeah.
Really.
Then I got Gen 3, and it nearly killed me. Had Gen 4 not really revived the franchise for me in a good way. Then Gen 5 was spectacular. Gen 6 was Gen 5 is amazing. Gen 6 is not as good as Gen 5, but I still like it all the same.
Yeah. It was.
I actually gotten started in competitive battling thanks to Gen 4. Just seemed a lot more interesting to do.
It wasn't until Black and White 2 where I became competitive. Well,
Minded.
competitive-minded. I wouldn't say outright competitive because I don't really care about the competitive scene until after, like, post-game shit like that.
Yeah, I remember the way you said it too in one of the X and Y predictions videos. You're like, I don't really care about being the best in the world. I just want to beat Matt.
Well, what about the anime or any other kind of media for Pokemon?
I still watch the anime.
Yeah.
But by this point, it's more like the definition of insanity. I keep watching, and I really expect something different.
And Ash still has that damn Pikachu.
So what? He's never gonna evolve into the Raichu.
That thing's level 255.
Shit!
Jesus!
Should be, anyway.
Lost to a Magikarp in one episode.
Yeah, but I've gone over my Pokemon Origins of like when I did the Generation 1 review, but it was 1999. I was with my Uncle Mike. He took me to a Toys R Us, and at that point I knew about Pokemon because of the commercials. It was actually, I remember the one where Drake Bell
Drake
Actually, he
Bell?
was Drake Bell, yeah, from Drake and Josh and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
He did. Wait,
Yeah,
what?
he made his he was in a Pokemon commercial, the one where they were advertising the link cable.
Sure,
The one where
shit, man.
the Pikachu came out of his Game Boy. He threw a link cable to the other side where the Hitmonlee was waving at him.
I did not even.
I saw that
I never
commercial.
even knew that.
One of the kids is Drake Bell.
Shit.
There was also the other commercial where that creepy as fuck bus driver was letting the Pikachu inside his bus, and they take him to the fucking junkyard, and it compacts the bus into a Game Boy Color. So you know, you got to catch them all, sort of.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, it's kind of disturbing now when you're looking back into it.
Jesus, man.
But that got me familiar with Pokemon.
Yeah, because once you saw your Pikachu compacted in a bus.
Yeah. But at that point, Yellow was already out. Yellow just came out, but I wanted Blue. So I got Blue, and I played that for a little bit, and then it exploded in middle school with not only the games but the card game. And really, then I became a Pokemon fanatic by the time Generation 2 came out.
Then Generation 3 rolled around and he stopped.
Generation 2, yeah, I completely ignored Generation 3 until Fire Red and Leaf Green came out. And even then, I played Fire Red and Leaf Green for maybe a few months, and then I stopped.
Because I kicked your ass?
No, that was the tail end of high school.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and even then at that point, I was still playing Gen 2 every once in a while. Remember, we had Fire Red and Leaf Green, I was also still have a Gen 2 file. That's when I ran into that shiny Venom.
Physical therapy session?
What?
You
said
said one
right
physical
there.
therapy session?
Oh, yeah, I was taking Tauros back to the Pokemon Center.
Oh.
Yeah, because the only thing I'm doing with Tauros is using his head.
Prostitute wants to battle you.
He's got migraines.
Alright, but keep going.
Yeah, I mean, after what was it? When our battle, our Gen 2 and 3 battles.
Oh, yeah, 3 battle.
It was those 3 battles.
We never
yeah.
had Gen 2. We never had Gen 2
No,
battle.
yeah, because the Skarmory. Stuff like
The
that.
Skarmory,
The
fucking
Skarmory.
Skarmory.
The Skarmory with spikes. That's when you introduced me to stage actions and shit like that.
Spikes, Whirlwind.
No, it wasn't so much Whirlwind. You got me more with spikes than anything, and because I couldn't counter Skarmory's double type. It was Matt that introduced me to the competitive scene because I couldn't do shit to Matt's team.
Well, it was less me and my real abilities, and more so you had no idea how to counter a Skarmory, a Magneton, and a Metagross.
Yeah. I don't even remember the Metagross. I just remember the Skarmory. But then it was in 2007. At that point, Diamond and Pearl came out.
I fell in love with them. Admittedly, the slow speed is something I didn't even pay attention to, but it came back to bite me in the ass.
And it was late October. I was enrolled at the Art Institute, and the few friends that I made at that point, Kyle actually, he was playing Diamond and Pearl, and I figured, okay, wait, if I got friends gonna play Pokemon, I think it's a good time to jump back into the series. So I did. I bought Diamond, and I played a bit of it. I wasn't really holding me for very long because of all the fucking HMs.
Because you were so fucking busy.
Well, that too. That was also a key component. But so I stopped again for a little bit, just a little bit, because I went back again with Platinum, which I thought was a better experience.
I love Platinum. That's one of the games I plugged in so much time in. It's sad almost, but I love Platinum.
So I came back with Platinum. I fully completed Platinum, Elite Four and all that kind of stuff, and I was pretty satisfied with it. But again, I was building up another Pokemon high, and the Nintendo had to knew that because after that they soon announced the Heart Gold and Soul Silver remakes.
Fans wanted that shit left, right,
and I
and
was like,
sideways.
oh shit, they're remaking my favorite generation.
Uh-huh.
And right after that, I played Heart Gold and Soul Silver like nothing else. I did everything over again. It was such a great trip back.
Well, I almost enjoyed the great trip back, except the one thing they should have fixed was the fucking level curve. And that was the sole negative thing I could think about of that game. Everything else, I loved it. The level curve, in other words.
With Johto's really easy.
That's the problem, yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, is that if you want to raise up another Pokemon, you're going to be wasting your fucking time, a good chunk of it.
Yeah.
Then that was the one problem I had with it. The level curve was so fucking low. There was, like, you pretty much had the 6 Pokemon you wanted. That was it. Use them.
Yeah.
Hell, not to mention that you could easily break the game with Jatini from the game corner.
What was weird though is that because I guess maybe because I Pokemoned out again after playing Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and when Black and White came out, like I did pick up Black and White launch.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I picked up Black launch. And I played.
I picked
until
up Black too.
I picked up 2 badges in. I stopped
Huh.
completely. I just completely stopped, and I have no idea why. And then after that, I think it was only a year after Black and White 2 were announced.
Yeah.
When Black and White 2 were announced, it was the first direct sequel in terms of continuity. And at that point, I was already friends with Ryan, Lewis, and Ted. They were gonna get it, so I figured, okay,
Peer pressure.
yeah, you can call it that. But it's actually a really good thing that I did, because as of today, Black and White 2 is my favorite generation.
Yeah. Honestly, same here. I've put in so much goddamn time to that, more than any version I had beforehand.
Same here. I've
actually raised up a really good competitive team.
Yeah.
So why is it that X and Y shot a few elements of itself in the foot?
I think it's because they were so focused on the transition to 3D that, they're baby steps, like I always say. That's why everyone's hoping for a Pokemon Z.
Z-Guard?
Which I don't think is going to happen.
It's gonna have all the axes soon.
Say what?
All the axes will be there. X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't heard.
I always imagined that Xerneas and Yveltal, while Yveltal was apparently allegedly evil, I think that Z-Guard is the real terror it's supposed to be. And they're both keeping it imprisoned.
Yeah, but Black and White 2, Jesus.
That was a great game.
I had so much fun with that one.
It had fixed so many issues that I always have with the series, because I noticed that in every generation, Pokemon had a tendency of shooting itself in the fucking foot.
Yeah.
Like, if it had just brought back this one particular good idea from this previous generation, it would have been alright. Gen 2 had the shitty TM problem. Gen 3 had a terrible post-game and a pain-in-the-ass topography. Gen 4 had a great competitive scene marred by the problem of having to grind for so fucking long to get any of the good moves. Yeah. Gen 5 Part 2 in particular fixed fucking everything. Reusable TMs, interesting Pokemon worth catching, move tutors, cause Stealth Rock, wits. But seriously, and all in all, just a really great time through the whole universe.
And
all of it.
The adventure in Gen 5 Part 2 especially is so streamlined. You never hit a dead end in that damn place. You're always going from place to place.
I never hit a dead end either in any previous generation.
Oh, no. I mean, again, that's the whole argument I was talking about with HMs and shit like that. Once Generation 5 made HMs optional, for the most part, then, there's just nothing stopping you. There's no excuse not to go to the next area unless you have to grind.
Or the barriers are in the way.
Yes.
My personal favorite would like to, we're going to stand here for no reason, so they will leave for no reason.
Yeah, but needless to say, maybe later down the road, one could be 3-4 years from now, when we get to Black and White 2, for Let's Play purposes, I am very much looking forward to that. If only because we can relive the memories.
Yes! I love my Black 2 game. Now,
we reminisced. How much time do we have left?
38 minutes.
Damn it!
We're close to 19 minutes.
19. We're not even halfway done.
Well, now there's nothing here to do, but look at you beat the fuck out of coughing again. Tauros is really one of those Pokemon that get really, really good if you give it the proper offensive TMs.
It pooted in your face.
Poot. Little poots. Oh dear.
Tauros is French.
Remember that Pokemon fan trailer?
Of what?
The one where
Pokemon's fully 3D?
Yeah, it's like a live action Pokemon film.
Oh, film?
No, I don't.
It was the one with the underground Pokemon battles.
Poots.
I can't recall.
Fucking poots.
When was this? When did you show me this?
I showed you this I think 2 years ago, maybe 3.
I'm not gonna remember that.
It was just a live action Pokemon fan film. Well, trailer. It was pretty much more violent than it really would be.
The darker and edgier Pokemon?
Figures.
Yeah, pretty much that, yeah. There's no more gym leaders, everything's
a post-apocalyptic Pokemon world.
Yeah.
Pokepocalypse.
Yeah, that's what it was called. That's what it was called. Yeah, that's what it was called. Pokepocalypse.
Nah, I never heard of it.
That would be kind of retarded.
Well, I don't recall seeing it, so...
I showed you this, man.
It didn't. I know.
I showed it to you, man!
That's my point, though. It didn't leave that much of an impact if I didn't remember it.
Whatchamacallit. Let's talk topography when we get out of this battle, because there's apparently somebody had the time to build a whole bunch of picket fences or whatever, like in this particular angle. Spearow, the evolved form of Spearow. It learns Drill Peck, that's it.
Really, Cycling Road is the more streamlined way to get to Fuchsia, because you have to fight like 3 times the amount of trainers if you're taking the other way around.
Yeah. Thankfully, we have a Taurus to level up.
Yeah, and you don't need a bike for this route, though you should have one.
Make things go faster.
Oh yeah, just for that sake.
In yellow version... Wait, am I thinking yellow version or gold? But there's a shrub, there's a patch of grass off to the right where you can actually catch wild Farfetch.
It's this game you're thinking about too. No.
No, it's yellow or it's gold. It's this route.
It could be yellow. Because I think the only way you can get Farfetch in red and blue is through trade.
And yellow.
Yeah, it has to be yellow.
But in gold, Farfetch has to be caught.
Yes.
Unfortunately, they're finding them with their stick item is rare as hell.
Leak.
Yeah.
Actually, we still have silver and gold on the Game Boy Color.
Yeah, but the batteries are died. Batteries are died. Batteries are dead.
I saw my personal that battery works.
You don't play it that much then.
No.
Nowadays, yeah, so your batteries.
So I can honestly just drop the file, loan it to you so you can record.
Like I actually know someone that could fix the batteries in the cartridges.
Yeah. Well, and then when it comes to Let's Plays, I'd rather use the emulator just for the speed up feature.
Ah.
When it comes to grinding.
I'm just saying, like in general, though.
Yeah.
So
But I literally have no reason to go back to older generations when the newer generations just do a much better job.
Yeah.
I found myself playing my White 2 copy just because I'm doing a challenge mode run on it.
If anything, though, assuming that that trade add-on that that guy mentioned in the comments works, because I hear it also works for gold and silver and crystal when it comes to like the time traveling thing, then I'm gonna hold on to the Pokemon Gold and Silver, how Bill invents time travel and nobody seems to give a flying fuck. I'm gonna hold on to this red save file and keep the team on standby and gain them one day to transfer it over to our Generation 2 Let's Play.
And then just steamroll it?
Steamroll the second half of the game anyway, yeah.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, because I want the Johto experience to be with Johto Pokemon. I don't want to just make it all Kanto team, that's boring.
Dude, you're gonna end up doing that in the Johto team anyway. Fucking, every time I play the goddamn Gen 2, 5 of my Pokemon are Gen 1s.
In the beginning, though, I'm gonna have to rely on the Reap to be my electric Pokemon. I have an Ampharos at one point.
I did until I called Magnemite, then out the sheet went.
I love Tyranitar.
Oh, yeah. A lot of Gen 2 Pokemon kind of sucked until Gen 4's innovations really made them something special. Scizor went from nothing to... Scizor became a fucking nightmare. Tyranitar was always good. But Gen 2's ultimate real problem was that it was just such a stall-heavy metagame. You can easily win it with a Curslax. I'm not joking. Like, Curslax, Blissey, and Skarmory, and nothing would fucking touch you.
Blissey.
The fat pink whore.
Jesus.
Nobody fucking likes Blissey.
You
Well,
want,
despite how often
you
it
want
pops
the
up.
definition of stall, it's Blissey.
Well, unless you punch it in the face.
Well, but that's the
Special tank.
That's the end-all be-all answer to everything.
Yeah.
I could punch you in the face right now.
That's Pokemon abuse.
Not if it's from a Machamp.
It's domestic abuse.
Again, not if it's from a Machamp, then it's training.
Still technically domestic abuse if you're just using that. I mean, Jesus.
No, what I was doing to the Chow was domestic abuse.
Never forget.
Never will. That was the whole reason I got into Chow raising. Just so I could beat the fuckers.
There are better ways to unleash the catharsis factor, Matt.
There's
You
better
know,
ways.
Sonic Adventure 2.
Most serial killers and psychopaths begin by harming small animals.
There are other ways to bring Cthulhu.
Yeah, I could play Sonic Adventure 1 if I want Cthulhu. Or Chaos Cthulhu.
That's
Yeah, but
chaos.
there is... I will give you that, but I will also say this. After having getting a fucking B when you were going for the all A's in a really hard particular level, something's just got... You just need one of them.
And then, my friend, that's why you masturbate. If you're gonna beat something, beat your dick.
That's
The last time I
every day, and you end up with the same results.
The last time I furiously masturbated, I really gave my balls a good thwack, and that was pretty much the end
In fact, I'm
of
still
angry masturbation.
saving up for that sheetrock.
Yeah, absolutely. This trainer here uses a Farfetch set. Johnny provides a fire. All we need is a pot.
Swords
Oh,
dance.
Jesus.
Sharply raises attack.
Sharply.
But it's a fucking duck.
That was unintentional. I'm sorry.
Woohoo!
You
The
killed
one
a duck
Pokemon
with
that
fire.
I actually gave a swords dance was my Lucario.
All we needed was some water, and then you could have made the stew.
Don't be-
Come on, let's go!
Where?
Fuck you!
I actually gave my Lucario in Y Calm Mind.
Yeah,
That's a psychic move, right? What is
Yeah.
it? Boost special attack?
special attack and defense.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good one.
I remember my Lucario with a physically offensive
Yeah,
sense.
mine was more physical, so I gave it swords dance.
Sword stance, extreme speed, high jump, kick. And what was the fourth move I gave it? I think I was boring and I just gave it Earthquake.
And I was able to get my Delphox flamethrower.
Nice.
Well, it learns that naturally.
No.
Yeah, it does. Delphox? Well, no, yeah, Delphox learns flamethrower naturally at 42.
You both chose Delphox?
Yeah, I chose Fennekin in my starting party.
Same here.
Chestnut!
Yeah.
Oh.
I chose Chespin for my Y file.
Chestpin? Oh, fuck yeah. Nobody chose the frog.
Everyone picks Fennekin though. Like a lot of people.
I liked Fennekin because of its design, Firefox.
Yeah, exactly. I like Chespin because of Quilladin, which was such a happy little ball of buff.
Like literally
And
everyone.
then it became the Juggernaut Chestnut, and I was like, oh, fuck yes.
Like literally everyone I talked to who has played or plans on getting Pokemon Extra Y, they said they were gonna have Fennekin.
Chespin Master Race.
I mean, not to say like was it Froakie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It becomes a fucking ninja by its
It does.
second evolution.
That was the intent with X and Y.
Yeah.
They went for the fighter mage thief thing you usually see in common RPGs. I am big nose.
That thing only has 4 fingers. I just noticed that.
Yeah, he's known as Four Finger Biker.
He's part of the he's part of the he's part of the Creed. They always have to take out one finger and the hidden blade goes in there.
The Yakuza.
Wait, what?
In Assassin's Creed 1, they had to take out one finger, and then their blade would be there.
So they got a blade finger.
Imagine-
Somewhat, you could say that.
Imagine giving yourself a tug with the wrong hand that night.
Seriously, yeah. Can't even do a Dr. Evil impression. You cut yourself.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, I got a hole for a piercing.
I think I'll call it a Prince Albert.
I see 5 fingers.
Oh.
Well, we got another shot to look at with
You have to look really closely because the pinky's
You'll have
on
to
the bottom.
closely.
Oh, I have to see again.
But here comes. If it's a biker.
I see it.
Yeah, you're right. It's very tiny. But it's
Deformed.
pink. Yeah, deformed.
He has a Siamese.
This
He has a
pinky-
Siamese twin on his
This
pinky.
pinky's a freak. It's smaller than all the other fingers. You know, that means it's normal. That means it's normal, Jim.
No, it's not.
Has Jim been hitting Erica's sleep powder again? I wonder how many traffic accidents bikers would have. You know, I kind of wish sometimes real life events could be solved by Pokemon battles. Like some punk kid wants to rob you and you just back them off with your fucking
Pokemon
Gyarados.
battles and card games.
Yes.
Come on, we're all waiting for the holographic technology to increase.
I hope.
dual
I want
monsters.
that so badly, to be honest.
Dude, why not go? There's another site aside from Dual Network called Why Joe Pro.
Why Joe Pro?
Yeah, basically it's like Dueling Network, except you don't have to manually enter in every freaking move you do.
Oh,
Oh, so there's actual programming, you mean?
Yeah.
I still haven't experienced Dual Network. I don't have the time for that sort of thing.
He's too good for it.
No, I mean, I
Honestly, Elliot, my strategies are way ancient for that game.
yeah, that's my problem too.
Like I went online,
I'm an old fuck. It's sort of like a fat fuck.
hey,
Yo, if anything, you could go to my friends for modern Yu-Gi-Oh strategies. Really, they're
my friends have modern Yu-Gi-Oh strategies too. That don't mean dick if I don't have the cards.
Yeah.
I stopped at Tag Force 5.
like they'll
Oh,
seriously like,
Firo uses Mirror Move, which replicates the last move you do.
like, they can seriously help you with that shit, man.
Firo used Mirror Move. Firo used Assist. Firo used Mirror Move. Firo used Me First. Firo used Assist. Firo used Explosion.
I actually do like me first.
You what?
I actually like me first.
I understand the intent to it. That trust me,
Is Mirror Move normal?
flying.
It's flying. Okay, so it's the flying type's mimic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or is Mimic the flying normal type Mirror Move?
Hey, can you mimic Mirror Move?
Yeah, it fails.
Oh.
Yes. It's called putting a mirror in front of
I
it.
thought I can cause a temporal paradox.
Now you just had. You think you do? You end up just like a game of Pong, or so to speak, except there's no ball.
Wigglytuff.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wigglytuff. Hi, girl. You make my Wigglytuff.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I've been reading in too much into the Pokémon memes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Wigglytuff was actually the first, because I wrote it as a joke in my Generation 1 review. Because one thing that the, when you plug a Pokemon Generation 1 game into the Super Game Boy, or if you're playing Pokemon Yellow, actually, when a new Pokemon is, you encounter a wild Pokemon, it appears as a silhouette, and then it lights up as soon as you see the Pokemon. Wigglytuff's silhouette is fucking creepy. Because all you see is the black body and the ghost eyes.
Blacked out
And
again.
I think blacked out again. I don't understand why it's doing that.
It sleeps. Oh,
It sleeps and creeps.
like the Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff makes the Taurus fall asleep.
The best way to threaten Wigglytuff is tell it that you're gonna break its eyes.
No.
Oh, that's more good.
Yeah,
They're too freaking big! It's creeping me out, man!
it's staring into your soul, Elliot.
Yeah, exactly!
And it doesn't like what you've been doing.
It's like Kermit the Frog just watching you.
You forgot to put down the toilet seat.
And then Craig's mom died in the process.
Oh, fuck. Really? Oh, damn it. Now for the home stretch.
Home stretch. Start menu.
Damn it!
There's always something.
That mouse cursor really bothers Matt.
It does.
I don't blame you. It's just small things that could be a nuisance.
So why don't we have some fun with the nuisance?
No, I forgot the name of the joke. It was like,
Ow!
you're Matt. What are you doing? Stop.
What are you doing?
You're making the problem worse.
Sorry.
The audience can't even see what you're doing.
So this guy's got a lot of coughings. Lovely. You were saying?
No, like you, like your teacher hooks up a computer monitor to a projector.
Yeah.
So that you can watch what they're watching on the laptop, but they forget to move the mouse cursor. Watch it move the entire time, and the mouse cursor's right there,
it's
staring you in the fucking face.
like this is actually true in my case. We're watching The Patriot in my political science class,
Why would you watch that? Oh. You were saying?
and like every time like the mouse cursor's there, we're watching the movie, and I can't help but look at the mouse cursor because it's right
Mel
there.
Gibson versus the
And then you got like a 10-page report due on it.
yeah. What's your opinion of the mouse cursor?
It's very, very white.
I actually think it was a turning point for the British.
What was your favorite part about the mouse cursor?
When Taurus reached level 37. Huh? Oh.
God damn, we started. That thing was at level 26 when we started.
It's already went up 11 levels.
Yeah, it's higher level than my Gyarados. Sure.
Gyarados will live.
Skullcracken can wait.
Skullcracken will be our star for the next gym.
Or two.
Yeah, you're right. Ground type. Ground and rock. With the occasional normal.
And a tint of poison. Taurus. Taurus is not like has enough things to like play these things, so you can't invite it to play volleyball with you.
Didn't the spelling for Taurus' name change?
No.
No. It's always been like that.
Huh.
What did you?
What were you thinking?
No, like I thought like
Are you thinking zodiac sign? Taurus?
No, I wasn't. I was thinking like later generations that the name was spelled differently.
They never changed the spelling in any generation, as far as I know.
Well, I never knew.
Okay. As far as I know, anyway.
Okay, as far as you know.
6 generations.
It spit on you. That's what it did.
No.
Well, it has
Like
two
you know when like they had chewing tobacco and then they spit.
Yeah.
That.
Spitui.
Thank you for that mental image, Elliot. Wouldn't you like to be at the Fuchsia City by now? Yes! For fuck's sake, yes!
No, I mean, to be fair, we can't ignore all these guys if we actually took the ledge up.
Or you could just
Assuming
hide
you
in
brought
the
your
north.
cut bitch with you.
I just run. Thank you for bringing Taurus to train, Johnny. I appreciate it.
This is
one
the
of my
only time.
other-
Yeah, these are the last few trainers we have in Kanto that's not in the way towards Cinnabar, which is the
And-
next place we're going to.
Anyway, Taurus and Skullcracken were my 2 picks.
Yes, Raichu and
Flareon.
No, Raichu and no, Flareon was just the guild trip.
Guild trip.
Yeah, remember I wanted Growlithe initially because I wanted Arcanine for the team.
So who got the Kadabra?
That's just our psychic.
It was Ellie was gonna have 2 picks, but he forgot to make his 2 picks.
Because I didn't know what to pick.
Okay, Kadabra. Kadabra and the cut bitch.
Ellie chose Farfetch.
Fuck you too.
Skullkraken's back on the network. Lovely. Boosh! Fuck your weed.
Some commentators bringing up. Are you guys familiar with Pro Jared? Pro Jared.
I feel like I've
It was
heard.
Jared from ScrewAttack.com.
Oh, yeah,
He
yeah.
left the team out. He started his own Let's Play channel. He was doing a Nuzlocke run on Fire Red Leaf Green. He named one of his oddities Nut Tup.
Nut Tup.
People, yeah, you can look all over the comments for part 11. And people brought up Nut Tup because of the thumbnail had Erica and Vileplume on the thing and Nut Tup.
I raise
That's actually
Pokemon
a
because I
fucking
live
catchy-
alone!
That's
Oh.
a catchy ass name.
It's a crazy cat lady of Pokemon.
Would have been hilarious if she had a Persian.
Bulbasaur, so I'm not unique.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's better that you see these now as opposed to later games, which for some reason, I mean, thank God for Gen 4 for averting that, but Gen 3 had a real weird problem where they would not let, if it wasn't you or your rival, nobody had the fucking starters.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Which I thought made it kind of boring.
That's the thing, though. Like, how rare are the starter Pokemon that you can find? You can't find them anywhere else.
Everybody only gets one. Oh, no, they avert that in Gen 6. Gen 6.
Blaziken, Torchic's soon gonna be a rare Pokemon.
Torchic?
Yeah.
I mean, besides the event one that you get, it's still very possible to get one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Though the home starters are going to become rare pretty soon anyway.
Yeah, the Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald are the only ones that haven't gotten any sort of remake treatment. Is it necessary at this point?
Honestly, I don't really that particularly memorable.
At this
but
point,
I can see why the fans.
I don't think so. Not at this point. If
I
it
mean,
was like,
'cause-
if it was like maybe like in Gen 5 Part 2 or Part 1 especially, then yeah, I think so.
Me and the guys at Brain Scratch do, like, within the next few months, do plan on getting started on Emerald. And I do want to play Emerald before getting started, so that I'm not the complete newbie, because I wasn't the newbie for Yellow, and I wasn't the newbie for Crystal.
I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. After Gen 6, you go back and play that, it's a brick fucking wall.
I'd imagine. That's why.
It's a brick wall,
that's
and
why-
you're on a bike going 160 miles an hour with no helmet.
That's why I'm displaying a lot of hesitancy for it, but I don't want to be the guy during the playthrough saying, what's this, what's that, what's that, what's this?
Them feels.
Yeah.
Them
Feels?
feels.
Well, but seriously, I want to watch your guys' opinions on that one. One thing is though, is like you guys are gonna be like.
Well, remember,
It's,
we're also...
I think it's gonna be like too much Gen 6, Gen 3 comparisons. You're gonna be like, wow, this was a.
Well, remember, we also got Brain Scratch Rule. We only fight mandatory trainers. We cut all the other ones out. Thank God.
Pidgeotto go fucking people up.
Pidgeotto just got fucked up. Hey, Farfetch'd.
Another one.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it has a unibrow.
Actually, the unibrow kind of looks like a
The-
the silhouette of a seagull.
A seal?
A flying, or it's a
Seagull.
mustache,
Seagull.
Oh, okay.
or a mustache.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Or a mustache. Yeah.
Flying mustaches.
Maybe
But
it's
more of a
cat.
unibrow.
I love that gif.
All I need is a magic mustache, and all my dreams will come true.
Mustache makes
Life
any man
is
feel.
good.
Mustache makes any man feel good.
Easy come, easy go.
That is indeed tragic. Somebody's poisoned to death.
Oh, God. Our last one.
What's the point with my Pokemon?
I don't.
How about you just kick the girl in the face and get out of your way?
but since you asked so nicely with your jazz hands.
She's practicing pantomiming.
And
Stop.
these are my Pokemon.
What is she like a theater major? Oh, dish.
Shit.
Oh, dish.
Tangela.
Alright, Inequity. Inequity?
Hey, that's a goofy ass design. Tangrowth.
Tangrowth I thought was rather lazy. That was the only... That and Licky Licky, I thought were the only two lazy designs.
I hate Licky Licky from its name alone.
I just never liked Lickitung, though.
Nobody liked Lickitung.
Never liked Lickitung.
That's probably why you got an evolution in the first place. Because nobody likes Lickitung.
Jesus.
Alright, we're finally done.
Can you imagine Lickitung's tongue getting dry? How's it supposed to salivate it?
Water.
Okay.
Fuck it, I'll buy it.
You'll buy what, Lickitung?
What?
He said what? You'll buy what, Lickitung?
Oh wait, I just remember there's another trainer we haven't fought yet.
Oh,
The black
God
belt?
damn
I
it.
think, yeah, the one that's up here. Hang in there, whoever's poisoned is Tauros, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, Skullkraken.
No, it's not.
No, I think it's Tauros.
Tauros is
Maybe
poison.
they're both with him. Let me check my Pokeballs. You can actually, yeah, we have 2 Pokemon poisoned. That's what the black Pokeballs mean. The black Pokeball means that Pokemon has some sort of status ailment.
Steals.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Clefairy just got rocked. You know, up until Gen 6, Clefairy always showed a real weakness against fighting attacks, and now all of a sudden they're not going to show that weakness anymore, and the Pokemon professors of the world are going to go, ooh.
Is it because of the fairy type?
Yeah.
Yeah.
TN20, Rage. Rage sucks.
What was the problem with Rage in Gen 1?
It never stopped.
Oh, right.
It never fucking stopped, and not only that, if Rage missed, its accuracy went to complete shit.
Like 1 out of 255, I believe, was it?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Everyone
that
tells
is abysmal.
Abysmal. That's putting it lightly, dude. Zack Cannon has more accuracy than it.
Yeah, look, we're back in Fuchsia. That's the second way to get to Fuchsia. But with that said, ladies and
Through a
gentlemen...
gauntlet of bloodshed.
Damn right. Well, at least we leveled up Tauros substantially.
Indeed.
With that said, ladies and gentlemen, next week we are headed off to Cinnabar Island, which is south from Palatown. Very easy to get to.
We're going that way?
Yeah, we're going that way.
We're going
Just
that
for the
way.
sake of Cinnabar, because we're going to go the other way when we're going to Seafoam Islands.
Because we're about that life.
Thug life.